Hello, Miriam at the Bureau with your national weather forecast for tomorrow, Thursday, the 14th of August. Now, taking a look at tomorrow's weather map, we can see that the main weather feature of interest is this cold front crossing the far southwest of the country early on Thursday morning, expected to reach South Australia later on Thursday evening. It's going to bring showers, gusty winds and cooler conditions in its wake, and ahead of that cold front, we are going to see warm conditions and increasing northwesterly winds. Now, the rest of the country is dominated by high pressure. You can see it sitting over the east here, which means a foggy, frosty, fairly cool start for the southeastern states, then a settled and mostly sunny day following, which is going to push up across those eastern inland parts as well. We will see a few showers about parts of the east coast tomorrow, however. In the north, fairly typical dry season weather, sunny and settled for the most part. Let's take a state-by-state look at that forecast now, starting with Queensland. So the chance of morning fog across some eastern coastal areas tomorrow morning, and then most parts of the state are in for a mostly sunny, dry and settled day. The exception will be southeast Queensland, where we are expecting to see showers and the chance of thunderstorms through the day tomorrow. That will extend across the Wide Bay area and across parts of the southern Capricornia as well. Now, rainfall totals are not expected to be high and thunderstorms are not expected to become severe. However, we may still see some small hail produced by these thunderstorms across those southeastern areas, and that does include around Brisbane as well. For Brisbane City tomorrow, we are mainly looking at a shower or two on the forecast with a top of 21 degrees for our Thursday. In New South Wales tomorrow, fairly widespread morning fog and frost across central and southern parts of the state, mainly on and west of the ranges. For those inland areas, it is going to be a mostly sunny and dry day following, but a little bit of shower activity is forecast for those coastal areas, mainly to areas to the north of the Illawarra or so, and that includes around the Sydney area. Rainfall totals are going to be on the low side of things for the most part, but the coastal fringe may see some double-digit rainfall numbers through the course of tomorrow. We could also see the chance of a thunderstorm across some of those northern coastal areas through the course of our Thursday. Sydney tomorrow can expect a little bit of a showery day with a top of 17 degrees. After a frosty start down in Canberra, we are expecting a sunny top of 16 degrees. In Victoria tomorrow, widespread morning fogs and frosts are expected. Overnight temperatures expected to drop down below 5 degrees or so for much of the state. Daytime conditions will be mostly sunny, fairly mild as well, and we are going to see northwesterly winds increasing through the afternoon and evening. For Melbourne tomorrow, it will be a sunny day with a top of 18 degrees. Down in Tasmania tomorrow, the chance of fog and frost across eastern and inland parts of the state. Generally sunny and settled conditions following through those areas. A little bit cloudier along the west coast and in the north with the chance of a few showers as well, mainly in the morning. For Hobart tomorrow, we are heading for a mostly sunny top of 17 degrees. In South Australia tomorrow, we are expecting that cold front to enter the state later in the day. Before that system arrives though, we are expecting a sunny, dry and generally settled day. Temperatures above average with northwesterly winds increasing through the day. That front is going to enter those western parts of the state during the late afternoon and evening, with cloud increasing across southern parts of South Australia and a few showers developing. Now, those showers are unlikely to reach Adelaide and the southeast before midnight. They're more likely into those early hours of Friday morning, but we could see a little bit of that wet weather reaching the west coast and the Eyre Peninsula through tomorrow afternoon and evening. For Adelaide tomorrow, we are heading for a mostly sunny top of 20 degrees. In Western Australia tomorrow, the cold front is expected to move through fairly early in the day, most likely from later on Wednesday night into those early hours of Thursday morning. A band of rain and gusty winds will accompany the front. In the wake of the system, we're going to see a trend back to more isolated showers, but it will still be a bit of a wintry day, even later on when those showers contract to the southern coasts. Gusty winds, small hail and coastal thunderstorms are also possible in the wake of that frontal system, with fairly cool air moving across the far southwest of Western Australia as well. Ahead of the front though, we're expecting dry and mostly sunny conditions across many of those northern and interior parts of Western Australia. The warm weather ahead of the front actually producing some elevated fire dangers across parts of the south interior tomorrow. For Perth tomorrow, we are heading for a shower or two, easing later in the day with a top of 18 degrees. Across the Northern Territory tomorrow, fairly typical dry season weather. The chance of morning fog across eastern parts of the Arnhem Land, and then sunny and settled conditions through the day. For Darwin, we are heading for a sunny top of 33 degrees. You can find the detailed forecast for your area via the Bureau's website, the Bomb Weather app, and via our social media. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.